Right then, we've got some movie news today, guys, and it is for A Quiet Place. This is, of course, the smash hit, and it was an absolute smash hit. It was a very big sleeper hit. But what it did, it took roughly $255 million worldwide on a tiny, minuscule budget of only $17 million. So, as a result of this insane smash hit has now been given a sequel, which I've got to say, I absolutely love the film. I don't really want to see a sequel, but as it stands, we are getting one. And although we don't have plot details as yet, John Krasinski, the director and also the writer to A Quiet Place, was speaking to Deadline, and he decided to spill some beans on potentially what a sequel could look like. He stated the following: "The thing that I loved in the movie, where my mind kept wandering as we were making it, was the question of who was on the other end of those fires. When the father lights the fire and in the distance those other fires light up, how did those people survive? How did that old man survive? In the extreme these characters are going through, there's no room to think about that. They're there. There's an old man who's about to scream. They just have to deal with that. I think it would be interesting to see what's going on elsewhere at this same time." End quote. So there you have it. It would appear that John Krasinski and potentially the sequel to A Quiet Place will basically be a rehash of the same film, but from other people's perspectives and essentially how they survive, how they die, so on and so forth, which to me, I've got to say, is a massive shame. I really loved A Quiet Place, and I mean, genuinely, really loved it. If you haven't seen A Quiet Place, you must go out and watch it. It is a truly spectacular film to see in the theatre, because it is probably the only film you'll watch in a theatre where people are afraid to eat their popcorn. It is so good. But off the back of that, I genuinely don't think it needs a sequel. I don't want a sequel to this film. I don't feel it requires it. I feel it's a one and done film, and it works very well on that. In my eyes, a sequel will diminish the quality of the original by basically just playing on the same tropes which they invented and imagined in the first one. So it's a bit of a shame, but there you have it. That is where a sequel could go. What do you think of this news? Do you even want a sequel? Have you seen A Quiet Place? If you haven't, are you going to go out and watch it? And like I say, what do you think of this? Do you even want to return to this universe? Or are you a bit like me and you feel it is a one and done film? As always, drop all your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to support this channel further, and of course my endeavours to entertain you all, then please do go and check out my Patreon page via the link in the description box, because YouTube sucks and it loves to demonetize most creators now. Guys, as always, I've been Mr. H, and I will catch you in the next video.